Hey, what's going on everybody? In today's tips and tricks video, I'm going to show you how to adjust your handlebar height. And this will be the same process on this motorized one as it will be the non-motorized one. So let's get into it. The only tools we're going to need for this is going to be that hex key and that wrench out of your emergency repair kit. So let's go ahead and grab those out. All right, so I already have my pack wheel handlebars set to my height that works for me. And keep in mind, a lot of this is going to be personal preference. You're going to find kind of what's comfortable for you. But these are going to be a few of the things that we're going to be looking for when we're adjusting this. So to start, the first thing we kind of want to look for is that the handlebars aren't so high and so far back to the point where your pack wheel's kind of sitting like this with that front end sitting way up, because what that's going to result in when you're under load is a lot of that weight being transferred back to the handlebars. So you're going to be kind of carrying a lot of that weight if they're too long. If the handlebars are too short, what you're going to notice or find out is that when you're walking, your toes are going to be hitting that pack wheel. We kind of want to find that happy medium. All right, so now that I've got my tools, as you can see here on this back plate, we have these 8 bolts. We're going to go ahead and start by loosening all of those up. All right, so now that I've got all these bolts loosened up, a good starting point, honestly, is just kind of start right in the middle of your handlebars here. When you're trying it out and testing things out, just go ahead and tighten up these top 4 bolts up here. Pick that pack wheel up, walk around with it a little bit. If you notice that these handlebars are maybe too high, you're holding too much of that weight down on your arms, then we'll go ahead and move the handlebars down about 1 inch. Tighten those top ones back up, try that again. And if that's comfortable for you, your feet aren't kicking the tire and that weight isn't sitting all, back on your arms, then we'll go ahead and tighten these up. So one thing to keep in mind when you are tightening this plate back up, you want to be tightening it up evenly on both sides, because you notice these gaps right here on this little pinch bar. We want to keep that gap right here nice and even. So if I start to do, 1 or 2 turns over here on this one, then I'll go ahead and do 1 or 2 turns over on this bolt. And I mean, you can just keep zigzagging how you're going to tighten them up as long as it's nice and even. That should work just fine. All right, now I've got those handlebars back to how they were before. My arms are comfortable by my side. I'm exaggerating a footstep and not hitting the tire. The pack wheel frame is not, sitting up too high. Everything feels good. So this is properly adjusted for my height and my comfort. All right guys, so that's all I've got for this video. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at any time via email or phone call or even text. If you also want to leave a comment on this video or any of our other videos, we'll be sure to respond as soon as possible. Thanks for checking out this tips and tricks video, and now I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this beautiful campsite. I'll see you in the next one.